2020 on EA Sports. And we've got history in this battle of AAL alumni. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you're at GHC Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we got an AFC matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs. And again, everybody, alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you and I were going through the breakfast. We think tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
We're talking about both sides having big multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy. It's the make all plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make big plays that impact wins the game.
The kicker Harrison Butker ready to get this started. And we are underway from Kansas City. From the 10 zone, it's Trayvon Smith. And then look at this. Right by the way, loose the ball. I think the Chiefs have a deal. It's not enough to play on the road in the Eagles begins. Just to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff. Just not out of press. Yeah, obviously what I said.
Not at all. Now it's just murder because they talked about it all week. From the time they started game planning this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we set the tone right in the beginning, and they did the exact opposite.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing it at the outset, here's Mahomes. This is caught.
That's almost a rhythm class. That's what they call it. Get them in the rhythm where they say something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. Once that's completed, they just keep moving there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on second down. Chiefs go down the field with just 2 plays to take the early lead. And now here I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, no design play to Jackson the touchdown.
Whatever he came up with wasn't a call from the bench. The quarterback had a good idea, just it. In any event, clearly an effective play call. It's something that they like in coverage, and they just did it in a short resisting the temptation to try to turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball. Both teams press, and one team's in advantage. You're trying to run with them. They're just not equipped for it. It doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in. Get calm before you go for the big strikes.
First 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 19-yard line. They start the drive with and nothing much materialized there for first down. They'll get a couple, and that is it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the ball, getting him on the ground. I think the play gets made by the defense in front because they can't get the field. Their job is to get ahead, get low, let's get into a hole sometimes. Stack things up and make it difficult with a runner at the hole.
Pass the 25 to the 26. Wilson out, throw down. That's George Carlos' fault as he moved the line and buried him.
They scratched the ball for a first sack in the game, and it turned out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First and again, 10-plus yards, and the guys with the legs, let's give him some TDs.
The punter line makes it back deep because Darius Tony. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. This is going to be a pretty big drive. Yes, it's early in the game, but they scored the touchdown. They got to stop. Now, if they can hit the score against CC, they can grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can. That's what you're looking for. What is the advantage? Can you eat it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off. Because right now, it's out there for them. They just got to seize it.
The tight end Kansas State has it on the line. And they'll get down the other side of the field.
Some sharp in this game. That's for the first drive, right back. He's flinging it really well here.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. You kind of just feel he's focusing some confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week. They talked to him and the coaches if they feel good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. They went through 2-minute drill, and they went through all the different situations. All hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he'd be locked in for this one.
Here's Jarek McKinnon, his first carry of the game. Now, not a whole lot of room to hurry there on the first down, but he gets 83. Yards on that last carry. Here's your second and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw on the side, complete to Tony. He's got room for 30. It is up the balls down off the 40. It's inside the 30. That good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after the first drive. They picked right up, really well. Another good throw there. And it's on offense. Here we go.
To throw again, second down. Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. The offense had fun on the first drive. Not much change here on drive number 2.
No, a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. Maybe they've been confident going into it, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? Let's face it, we can always lock in on this position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go every day.
And he's brought just outside the 10 at 11. Justin Simmons from his safety spot to make that tackle.
They created a nice sustained drive. Plays like that. Nice strong there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
After the pickup, 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here again is Cannon. And it's going to get inside the 10 on the 9-yard line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured chief on the field. We'll step aside in an update when we return to KC. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. Thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of look at each other, but they'll say there were one receiver in the area. No penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Yeah, definitely a game. No second chance of third down. Forcing someone into traffic. So, a lot of wise play made there. Get it to the sideline, out of bounds. No one's going to have a chance at it.
Punchers carry their lead even further. So another swing drive there. Charles in an early 2-2 lead.
Yeah, look at the statistics. I think happy to be happy, but if they move on these first 2 drives, they would be looking at their opportunities the rest of the game.
They made field goal 10-0 early as the kicks away. Field is just outside the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive. He's taken down right around the 15. So now that second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got first and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. He's tagging a yard short of the marker. Could be a gain on 9 on first down. You're down early. You got to get back in. Maybe you have to run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm going to be on that one. What I like about that message is that there's no panic from Taylor. He's also his offensive coordinator. Get things settled down a little bit and find their way back into this game.
Previous run, good for 9. Here's 7 yard. Throwing was Wilson. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there for first down. Here's Wilson. It's K.J. Hamler. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Denver has the first down play going for 15 yards.
You can almost hear the side reading coming from their sideline from their point on midfield because it's been a tough start for them thus far. A much needed first down there. there. They needed something to happen. Plays like that will continue to take out of this hole.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. It's a switch to Jerry Jeudy. And that gets it down to the 42-yard line.
They obviously ran back up their partner. He got downfield, broke down the defender. They think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take off the field. They curls back inside for the completion.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Now first down carry. It's a 6-yard kick, but it gets him to second and 4.
Offensive lineman low, creating space for the guy carrying the ball. That guy takes the breaks they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. And now some shooting before the snap. And they are first leading up to 8 proceedings. Coordinator first round pick in 2021 for the penalty. The false start comes in there a bit. That's up to second and 9. Following the penalty is Williams. He gained 5 that time. They third and about 4.
They can keep you in this 5, 6, and it saves them the other plays in the playbook for another time.
From the gun, third down, Wilson.
No surprise at all. Looking for the big man early in this one. No surprise for them. He couldn't hang on to that pass.
So now comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This is from 54 yards away. And that will be good. Never had it on line. Well wide to the left. And they will not cut it. They take the lead. So deep possession, they wait for the wrong Charles.
Well, maybe the plant line giving away just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to prove the ball, compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
Kansas City Dolphins now ready to go. They're looking sharp out early to a 10 lead. Looking for Moses. They got first and 10. So out of this long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And Lane's slow and materializing there as he gained 80 yards at 45.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense. Not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that gives you big advantage. Your outside linebackers, the guys that make big plays to the sack quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. He did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not getting it around.
It's just a few yards shy of the just off the go again. That'll go as a pickup of 52 on the catch and run.
And as you saw right there, this has got a pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and getting it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So the big play gets him away down the outskirts of the red zone here, first and 10. On first down, now run with McKinnon. They'll get it to the ground at the 20, following a pick up at the 4.
They didn't get a lot out of it, but I think you got to continue honest.
I mean, so just sit back here, you're going to throw everybody down.
Yeah, you get quarterback hit that way, too.
The run got 4. Now they go with a 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get forward for 3 down at 16-yard line. They'll look to kick it up with McKinnon. And here comes a 2 feet short on the 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4-1.
I do know from experience, if you stop on some running game, you're not dictating defense. Guess what? Now you can't get a TT off of quarterbacks that throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert. The draws and other plays of that nature. Make sure you don't get hurt.
10-0 the score after the 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from KD. The Chiefs in possession of the ball. And the first play will be a field goal try from the right hash. They say 41-yard attempt. Here's your kick here is good. That will extend their lead further. So they're getting 10-63. Second circle caller not to go for a finish.
That's from the team get you and I know. That's usually just a little bit of a surprise. For the play, it's going for it.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And now risk number 4 will sit on this one. It's a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. They find themselves down 13 here as they try to get things started offensively. First and 10. Play action now. Wilson. He's got a burden here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Good hands there. Not accustomed to catching up on the passes. How about we were able to pull that in and pick up good yardage.
They'll wait for the 32-yard line here. Second and 3. Wilson. And on the left side, across the 3-yard line. The 10-yard pickup and it's down for a Broncos first down.
Yeah, these are the good need to hit on. They're going to get back into the game and have the greatest of first half. But this is nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Now we give up the middle. Williams. And he rushes forward for about 3. Second down.
Look, they back out. This is a little bit of a rule. It's a safety maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for him to give any space. He realizes his job is more out of it than what they give him. It's 3 on that carry.
From the 44, Wilson. He's got it complete to Coleman Sutton. And they're able to work it across midfield to the 48.
That was a nice run out. What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deep route and then breaks it off. You have about 3 to 4 steps and comes towards the middle field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the ball and give the quarterback a really nice target.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. 41 yards now on the ground. It's just 7 carries.
I'm going to call it very fast. Down a couple of scores. The running game in that situation continue to go in the right direction.
The 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And that's a throw behind his man. And he gets it incomplete. It's just a nice game. This defense now getting backwards on this drive. Come over here. And now that's the steering. And they put him on. And that's the defensive position dictating to the offense. Line of scrimmage again to 37. They line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they're going to be off target and incomplete. From this next person, look like you would want to go with a loss of surprise. That guy was covered. That's a attention elsewhere to no avail. The defensive touchdown the other night is just 1 for 3 thus far. This is just 3rd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to get the attention. There he goes. Credit to Duffy. With a big touchdown on 3rd down at the loss of 7. All of you 2 touchdowns. How about that? Just a sack there to enter the good play. So it's offense. No points now. Some kind of score desperately needed. Riley did down the other way. That is much too long. It's going to get the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now. It's going to get that to take over. And last time they got 3 points, it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. It's about balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. Done 2 plays and they punch it in for 6 points. But those are remember they did points on some more 3 points for 3 points. And it's mistake. You take what you get. Not easily done. Throwing on 1st down at Mahomes. Complete to tight end Kelsey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now it looks like I've got a Broncos to make up on the play. Switch the side and get an 8 return right over that. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. just went out to about 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run. It got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's linebackers usually first level being the defense line, last level being the secondary. But the safety position, making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid combination defensive back, combination linebacker. It's all about that makes the stop.
And not much room to speak of. It'll be about 3 yards to the 41. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and that's down to just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there. Yeah, I'd say you should have a big man in the box there.
Now they'll throw Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is found up Scanlon. And they were distance across midfield to the 48. And eventually they were zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing and get a good quarterback like he is to not break the zone. Yeah, you have to be careful how much time you're giving. I think it's a good point. Just maybe if you still want to play zone, you build one team. And you can drop anyone out of your defense line. Defense and anything to tackle. It doesn't matter. You just change the zone, bring more pressure to the quarterback, and they'll start trying to cover downfield. From the gun, they will run McKinnon. And the start here was down at the 38-yard line. And after that type of run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. They're carrying the ball. He's going to the top. Great job. Keep it up. And we'll break that to the scene. Options galore here. Second and few inches. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And the work is taken inside the 30. Beginning with run opportunities, and this is one way of getting him out of the slot and creating a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker. He's got a way to beat all of those positions. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Might have got this down to the 28, and that's all. They're defensively being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw coming, convert first on it before he can get much out of it. Still 9-8 on second down. Now it's a toss here, short side. And the running lane's not consistent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards and bring things up third down. I know the speed is a hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having linebackers to stay at the edge. Crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man. Goodly. That's James. This is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 19. Boy, a nice player there. They wind up converting on third and 15. They'll take the go right to them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even the third down. No problem. Get a connection there and pick up a fresh set down. Continuing to move the ball. So here's a first 10 and now down inside 20. offense begin. And they get it down around the 16. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock just inside 3 minutes.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Another gain of 2. That changes the look a little bit now. Got calling the plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about moving in the air instead of maybe staying around again.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got immediately there. Two runs in a row, but 2 yards should show for it.
And as usual, the Broncos are good defense. Linebackers making a play from the other line of scrimmage. Absolutely no word on them there.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Broncos combined 2 extra backs for third down.
Playing half toss all the way.
Mahomes now low.
is there. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to get basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground. There you go.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he'll be down the right hand to the 20-yard line.
He's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can not make anywhere in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
There he was a slot catch. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. We're thinking kicking a field goal, getting great. We might look back this in the second half and say, you remember they didn't get points on their drive? This could cost them.
So the Broncos coming out now. Charles, see what they can do here. They're not a ton of time left. They're not sure to get points out of this drive. They need right now. They're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. And a minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone. And they make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Jones. Again, going around. It's a loss of 7. Now the Broncos are called all first and timeouts. As they'll stay with just over a minute to go before halftime. He continues Charles under constant pressure. They're starting to break it all up.
And they've got a real chance. This one, they've got a chance to blocking these assignments. They've got to do a better job. Keep him right. If he's going to be up there constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Here's Williams. Easy right through that defensively. And as he hit, taken down by the backfield. So it's still long in the 15-11 real spot there tonight. The option to give to Williams here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Riley Dixon now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. Let's dominate this. Nothing here. Here we go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half. So we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. First order of business, though. Let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Denver. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football from the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
McKinnon now going to try the left side. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Stuck for a loss by the linebacker, Josie Jewell. Carry over from the first half. That defensive line continues to control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're actually playing the game in the offense's backfield. They're taking those offensive linemen and pushing them back towards the quarterback and towards the runners. I still don't think, though, that you abandon the running game totally, because if you do, you're asking for a lot more hits on your QB.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Throwing now is Mahomes. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now a give. This is McKinnon. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
From the 16, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. That's Juwan Taylor, the right tackle. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Mahomes. Touchdown! Joe Fortson, 26 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Butker on for the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Wilson. And that's incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes and try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Here's Riley. As he's on to punt for Denver. Here comes Tony on the return. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed,
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man right side is Tony. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And quickly to Kelsey. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
We'll see Kelsey in the slot to the left. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, wherever he is on the field, he is certainly slippery with the football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
And normally moves like that aren't supposed to work this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here, incredible shiftiness, excellent contact balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allow.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on third down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They go draw play to McKinnon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Screen play, McKinnon. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 20. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw there complete to Hamler. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Now it's Wilson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
From the 41, Wilson, and Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward. And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 22, Wilson being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wilson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Now McKinnon. And some room to run now. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.